Hi guys, Jordan, Wings of Fire Tarot. Happy freaking holidays. Who's ready for them to be like over? There's so much running around. Even this is going to be about holidays stuff. Nope, it was Timu. But before, when I was sitting here, I was writing a few more things down. Waiting for a friend to come over to exchange some gifts. Exchange gifts earlier. So much running around. Yeah. But this message is wanting to come through. I don't really know what I'm going to title this yet. I am wanting to focus on chakras, get some chakra cards on this. But let's ring the bell. Let's ring the bell. Okay, this might be loud. Okay, if you're wearing headphones, be warned, be careful. Yada, yada, yada. All right, might be loud. Here we go. And Spirit, thank you for being here with us. Thank you for always being with me, always guiding me and protecting me. Please help me to deliver this message clearly and accurately. And I already know that the right souls are going to see this, and I appreciate how you do that, Spirit. Thank you so much. Okay. I'm freaking cold. Like, okay. Okay. Fish was the first thing that was coming through. Fish. Which, when I looked it up, what that would signify spiritually, it was higher self, luck, change, health, blessings, stability, and balance. Okay. I'm also getting like swimming upstream. Okay. But that's not really a bad thing, because I'm hearing like flow, like going with the flow, but swimming upstream, that's not really going with the flow, right? But there's like maybe a need for you to like go a different route than what everybody else is doing or where everyone else is going, taking a risk. Risk taking. I have TikTok, so could be that song TikTok on the clock, but the party don't stop. No, oh oh oh, oh oh oh. Could be TikTok, the song, or feeling like TikTok, time's about to run out. But I don't feel like that's true. I don't feel like time is really running out. I just heard time keeps on ticking, ticking, ticking. Time keeps on slipping, slipping, slipping into the future. But I feel like it's more of an anxiety thing. Like, ooh, I'm running out of time. Ooh, I gotta do this now. Ooh, 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 ooh. Especially right here with the holidays too. I mean, there is a sense of like, okay, I mean, if you know that you're about to like see certain family and you have to have a gift or you have to have a food or you have to have a drink or you have to have the bag of ice, whoop whoop, whatever, like, obviously, like, do it, I just spit on myself. But in the sense of like you're running out of time to get something done, running out of time to take this risk or something. I'm maybe something will come through with that. But I'm not really seeing, I feel like it's something that's more in your head. Okay. Or like anxieties, coming through there. We have 543 coming through. Which, let's see what that says. Your angels want you to know that they recognize your commitment to change and are guiding you towards growth and expansion. Okay. And we do, I have procrastination here too. I like just now made that connection with that TikTok. So maybe there is a thing with procrastination, and it's like, stop procrastinating. Okay, so I don't know. However that resonates for you, okay? One thing could mean something for one. You get what I'm saying? It could mean something different for someone else. We have, the growth and expansion. I did have shifts here, shifting timelines, getting clear, okay? We have 858. 858 came through first. That came through yesterday. And then 838 came in today. 858, you are in a vortex that is rapidly manifesting all that you focus on. Your angels are encouraging you to reconnect with your purpose and their presence in order to manifest positive experiences. Okay. And then 838, your current experiences are echoes of past lives and past experiences in this lifetime. Open up your awareness so you can understand the messages and the patterns or wounds that can be healed at this time. I feel like that's something with the shifts and being clear and being like lighthearted, again with the flow. But there is this like, I don't know, it's just like highlighted here with the swimming upstream, doing something that not everyone is doing. Not everyone is going to be on like a higher timeline kind of thing. And then I have standing on business here. So whatever that means for you, however you are standing on business, that can look different for everybody, but like really standing on business in the sense of like the changes that you're wanting to make in your life, the growth. You have to stand on business in order to grow. You can't like stay the same. There's no growth in that, but you have to stand on business for that. And maybe somebody is like waiting on you to just heard falter and like The Fault in Our Stars. Isn't it a movie or a book or both? The Fault in Our Stars. Or waver, like someone is waiting on you to fall off, but you're shifting. There's also an element of like people of the past would have to get to know you again. That's coming through. I'm freaking cold. Alright. Let's get us a chakra message here. Which chakra wants to be highlighted? The second chakra, the sacral chakra, sexuality. I honor and respect my sexuality, and I allow the natural flow of my feelings. I acknowledge that my sexual thoughts and feelings will arise, and I release unnecessary guilt regarding sex. I'm open to the positive sensual feelings coming to me from others. At the same time, I keep my sexual activities well directed and in balance. Okay. That's just a little card. Whoops. It's like the card that tells you more about it. Thank you for popping that out here. All right, we have the first chakra. It's cool. We have the 1, 2, 3. I like that. The first chakra, the base chakra, responsibility. I plant myself on solid ground by consistently taking responsibility and having personal accountability for all that I do. I allow others to depend on me being responsible. Ooh. My actions speak louder than my words. I rise above excesses and overindulgences as I forgive myself for my past indiscretions. I know I could not have acted in a more evolved way than I was able to at that time. Ooh, that's like some forgiveness too. That's some forgiveness there. Forgiving yourself of the things of the past, like there's a huge change in taking responsibility is allowing the shift to happen. We have the third chakra, the solar plexus, self-discipline. Yo, I love this. My self-discipline and willpower will significantly help me in my efforts to move forwards and grow. I am free of the need for the approval of others. I face each challenge with determination and courage, and I am determined to live my life to its full potential. I am strong and capable. My actions speak louder than my words. Wasn't that here too? My actions. So maybe that could be your mantra, your what else is that called? Yeah, I can't think right now. I'm so ready to go to sleep, but I wanted to get this message out. Not your mantra, but the freaking frick, man. Not mantra. There's a deck that's going to tell me what I am trying to find here. Not mantra. Maybe I'll use these now that I'm pulling them out. I have to pause this because this is gonna bug the crap out of me. Holy crap. I was trying to go on Google too. I'm like, okay, what's the synonym? What's and I didn't even find it there. It did just kind of come to me. Affirmation. I was looking through this deck and I swear it had affirmation in here somewhere, but this one said today's mantra, courage is contagious. I was like, no, not mantra. Affirmation is what I meant. Okay, affirmation of the day or for the week or for the month or whatever. My actions speak louder than my words. So maybe, and it's funny, like my words are kind of like slipping. Time keeps on slipping into the future. But yeah, like being able to pause, pause and reflect on your actions more so. feeling secure in your actions, secure in how you're showing up in your life. My actions speak louder than my words. Something too about like your energy. Your energy speaks for itself. You don't really have to, okay, you are your own competition. You're not in competition with anybody else. You are your own competition. Yeah, what? You're not really, you don't have to fight for your spot. You don't have to fight for your spot. And maybe you're learning that to be more secure with yourself. Like you're not having to fight, you're not having to claw your way up or anything like that. Or maybe like something with that sexuality, something on that nature. Okay, like I don't really know who that's gonna resonate for, but like moving up the corporate ladder in that way, possibly. No shame, okay, and you shouldn't shame yourself to growth there either, okay. But I just saw 626 on the clock or on the timer. But there could be an aspect of that, okay, like working your way up the ladder in that manner. Or maybe people think that about you. Maybe people think that you're like for the streets or something like that, but like your energy speaks for itself. Like you don't have to say anything. You don't have to prove yourself to other people. Like all you can do is take responsibility for your life and for your actions and your choices and whatnot, and just head down, stay focused on whatever you have going on. You don't have to say anything. It is confirmed here twice. Your actions speak louder than your words. So too, though, you have to take responsibility for your actions, and be cautious of your actions, like, making sure that your actions are lining up with your words, right? I do want to use this deck. This is the Soul Truths. A little bit more, I guess, on the chakras here. The first chakra, the color would be red associated with that. It is located near the sacral. I don't know what that says. The joint at the bottom of the spine. It regulates your lower back, your adrenal glands, your blood, your skeleton, your feet, knees, hips, teeth, nails, rectum, and spine. It's associated with physical stability, security, self-sufficiency, and responsibility for self. Then we have the second chakra, the sacral chakra. The color would be orange. Location would be like 6 centimeters below the navel. It regulates your kidneys, your ovaries, or your testicles, your bladder, your prostate, your pelvis, your body fluids, adrenal glands, large intestines, and your lower back and sacrum. It is associated with sexuality, sensuality, mentoring, and honoring and nourishing ourselves. And then you have the third chakra, which is your solar plexus. The color would be yellow. Okay. It is... Let's see. Hold on. Your solar plexus is like... I don't know if you can see it on this card. It's in between the heart chakra and the sacral, which is like the pelvic type area there. in between that. Hopefully you can see that. It deals with your pancreas, your stomach, your liver, your gallbladder, your small intestines, your spleen, your abdomen, your sternum, and back from the 12th thoracic vertebrae to the first lumbar vertebrae. To be exact, huh? It deals with your inner peace, your personal power, your self-confidence, your self-worth, your self-acceptance, and trusting and accepting our gut feelings. Okay? And in no way is this like medical help or diagnosis or anything like that. Okay? If you're having issues, please go see a doctor. Okay? Yeah, this is in no way. But if you find a coincidence there, that's on you. Okay? Okay. Soul truths. Let's get one. Goodness gracious. What can we see along with this? Thank you. Okay. Where am I called to use my voice right now? Okay. You have a soul script that was written to be spoken. Your story matters, and it's time for you to share it with the world. Share your story with at least one person today. Be brave and speak your truth. Your voice will be the catalyst for healing in others. Okay, and then there's like yellow on that as well. A lot of yellow. Again, like being comfortable but having self-discipline is what this is saying. So not sharing in order to get approval from others, though. So letting go of that. That's something to do with the ego. I'm strong and capable. My actions speak louder than my words. So sharing your story, that's kind of funny. I mean, you could, maybe there's something in like writing or poetry or something like that. Am I ready to let go of this buried shame? Ooh. The feelings of shame. The feeling of shame is the lowest energy frequency there is. When you live in shame, you live in darkness. What part of you is ready to stand in the light? Is there any shame from a past experience that is ready to be healed? Heal the shame by giving it a name. Bring it to the light and let it be seen, heard, and healed. Excuse me. It's revival season. Replace the shame with your soul's truth. Fill in the blank. My soul's truth is blank. Okay, so being honest with yourself, taking responsibility for things, having more self-discipline. I don't know what's going on there with the, like maybe there's some sexual shame. Maybe there's something that has happened in the past sexually. I don't know, you know. Take that only if it resonates, and I don't know if I should be saying trigger warning. Maybe I probably will put like a trigger warning on this because it could have something to do with, yeah, something very triggering. We have a woman holding a heart and a man holding a heart here. I don't know if you can see. Door to romance. There is like a need to let go of something from the past and letting it out. Not living in shame, not living in this need to like bury this part of you. Self-acceptance. Maybe you're afraid that other people will not accept you for something that has happened to you. God, my back hurts like crazy. It wasn't really hurting that bad. Yeah, self-acceptance, shifting, not living on that same frequency, that same timeline. We're shifting out of it. Swimming upstream, there might, yeah. If you say something, if you say the truth, some people might look at you a little bit funny, but you're not doing it for their approval. You're not doing it for them. You're not trying to hurt anybody either. What is that song that just came through? Jelly Roll. I don't want to hurt nobody, but I'm about to lose my self-control. I don't want to hurt nobody, but I'm about to lose my self-control. Glitter, I think is what that song is called. I just want to let the truth be told. I don't want to hurt nobody. We have attachment there. So, yeah, attachments of the past. And it's dark. And that one card was talking about, bringing the shame to the light. Bring it to the light in order to face it. This is like facing your shadows. And shadow work is not easy. It's not. Door to value up underneath that, like finding that you are so much more valuable than maybe you previously thought. Maybe something made you feel like you were not worthy of something. Yeah, healer of the ages underneath that. I'm so sorry. What do we need to see here? We have 4, happy family, and angel of balance is at the bottom there. Whatever happened in the past, hold on, how do I get this? Whatever happened in the past, it doesn't have to. Let me put it that way, okay? Because we all have free will, and like trauma can ruin. It can. Because we can do drugs about it. We can do alcohol about it. We can do all negative thinking about it. We can do that procrastination where like we're stuck in flight, or and just we can't make actual decisions on moving forward and doing. Trauma can destroy, okay, if we allow it. If we allow it. 4 coming through here. This is giving me 4 of Wands with this happy family card. Maybe you didn't grow up in such a happy family, in such a happy household. There could be like childhood trauma stuff coming through. Maybe you took on a lot of responsibility as a child. Maybe something happened sexually as a child that should have never, ever, 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 ever happened. Ever. This was a lot more than I was anticipating. It doesn't have to hold you hostage, though. It does not have to hold you hostage. We have Angel of Balance here. So, I've got to get some better freaking lighting. I did get a light over here, but it's not what it needs to be. We have Angel of Balance, though. So, allowing spirit to balance things out. Like, and I know it sounds so sucky, because it's like, oh, just let God use it for good. That sounds so sucky. Especially when you're like in the thick of it. But that's what I'm being guided to say here is like, allow God to use it for your highest good. You know, maybe there is something in your story that you would be able to share and help others. Maybe you could become a counselor, or you can help children. Maybe you were a foster child or something, and you would be able to help other foster kids, or help change whole systems that are in place now that just are not sufficient, you know? But not when you're buried in shame and guilt. Not when you are only thinking, oh my God. I feel like such an asshole right now. Not when you're just thinking, woe is me. Not when you're laying in bed and not wanting to get up and change up the energy and do something. And please, please believe that I have been there. Please. For like 2 years after I left an abusive relationship, I had a job. I would do readings sometimes. I had children that I had to take care of and get to school. Oh God, we were late to school all the time. All the time. I just couldn't get up. And then I worked mostly weekends. And so during the week, sometimes I would pick up some shifts. But most of the time, when they were at school, I was just sleeping. Because my body, I just needed rest. And I had super bad sleep paralysis, and I was scared to sleep a lot of the times. It was awful. And sometimes I still feel that anxiety of going to sleep, and like the sleep paralysis thing coming in. It still gets me sometimes. It scares me. I'm more cautious about how I sleep too, like when I'm curled up like this and I have to like really spread out and like, I'm safe now. I am. I'm safe. I know how to take care of myself. I know how to take care of my family. I didn't always feel like that. But I have to regulate my nervous system still. And I've been out of that for years. So I know. And then I don't have to, but I choose to, share some things on that hopefully will help other people. And I hope that this message helps somebody. I really do. There is stability to be had. Inner child growth here, because I am getting something about like childhood trauma here. I want to read this happy family. The rainbow over this happy family portends a time of joy and celebration. Close connections are available, so don't overlook the fun in frivolity that a friend or family experience can bring. The value that you can find in a truly loving relative or friend brings a higher vibration to your life force. You may be distracted or busy, but remember to put this part of your life in the forefront of your priorities. If you're single, finding this card in your spread could indicate a potential meeting and perhaps relationship with someone who has children from a previous marriage. This ready-made family might bring some challenges, but it could be your destiny in this lifetime. This card may also simply signify a celebration coming up, such as a wedding, anniversary, or a birthday party. Enjoy. Or like the holidays too, okay? So maybe there's this thing of like you feeling like you don't really have that much family to be around, and that could be like super triggering for you, thinking about, feeling lonesome. How could you put yourself out there more in order to make connections? Because we all have a choice too. So like you could be in this sense of isolation too. So how long have you been in that isolation? And is that really truly where you are comfortable? Do you want to stay in that isolation? Is that where you feel that you are thriving? Is that where you feel, or is that a protective measure? Underneath that, we have cornucopia and the world, wrapping up cycles. This message kind of took a turn. I'm just hearing like security though. But you taking responsibility for your security. What would help you to feel more secure? Giving that to yourself, not waiting for other people to give that to you either. Giving yourself security, self-sufficiency. Not waiting on anyone else. Builder. Your innate ability to build and create brings you a deep sense of accomplishment. What would bring you a deep sense of accomplishment? Are you happy with what you've accomplished so far in life, too? Have you taken time to reflect on the things that you've built thus far? But also, like, looking at the life that you are building. Look at what you're creating. Do you need to change any of the plans? Right? Would you like a different kind of window? Travel. Your life purpose involves traveling. Okay. That can mean something for somebody. Somebody. What the hell? What is that from? Nobody. Oh, that's from a video that I had watched where it was like, you're not gonna get hurt when you're single. Who's gonna hurt you? Nobody. Who's gonna cheat on you? Nobody. But I'm getting like this, there could be this thinking on like a family, building a family. Maybe there was some deep, deep hurts within like a family, or within, I don't know, like the family that you grew up in, there was a lot of deep hurts there, or later on in life, and you created a family and there was some deep hurts there. Maybe your trust is like super duper low, but like trusting yourself first and foremost is top priority, is being able to trust yourself. and acknowledging the fact that, yeah, like you would enjoy that stability, that security, that connectedness. Yeah. Healer, you have the spiritual gift of healing and a desire to share it with others. This is showing a doctor on there. So I'm hearing for some too, like going back to school, or you're in school. Keep going. You got this. But maybe just too, like recognizing that about yourself. Like you are able to help others. Recognizing how you were able to help others. I don't know exactly, again, it's going to be different for everybody, how you help, but whatever you bring to the world, it really is helpful. We have creative expression. Your soul longs to express itself creatively. I'm so done. I'm reading these and I'm done. Okay, I just had to get this message out. I knew I wasn't going to sleep well. But, yeah. Your soul longs to express itself creatively. Okay. I love how all of these have wings on them. And I think every single card. Well, I don't see wing. Yep, wings. Wings. It's like we're all little angels. Like, how can you be an angel in someone else's life? And can you recognize the angels in your own life? Maybe there is a healer. Maybe there is someone who helps you in your life, or inspires you in your life. Be thankful for that, you know? Be thankful for the little angels that you have. Aww. Creative expression, yeah. Your soul longs to express itself creatively. Maybe you loved to paint a lot as a child, or there was something that you did very creatively that maybe you stopped doing. And maybe it's time for you to pick that back up. I'm getting a lot of like inner child healing. We have yoga. Your life is enhanced by yoga, stretching, and exercising. Again, all those chakras are lined up there. Okay. Author. You have a book inside of you that wishes to be expressed. Make the time to write it. So maybe in your self-isolation there, you could be not procrastinating on that book. Okay, and maybe it starts out as you just journaling, and then it turns into a little bit more. But yeah, I would say if you're being called to do that, if that, if this isn't your first time hearing that, definitely jump on it. We have energy healing. So again, this healing. Your natural energy healing abilities are an important part of your life purpose. Okay, and those chakras are lined up there too. So chakras, really working with the chakras. Family. Again, this family thing. Loving your friends and family is central to your life purpose. Okay, so who do you have around you? Who do you want around you? Manifesting the right people. Okay, and then we have leadership. Take charge of this situation. What was I saying? Like you're swimming upstream. You're changing something. You're shifting the timelines. You're getting yourself up out of there. Oh God. Risk taking. Take the leap too. Taking charge of the situation. Changes and growth. You're not going to grow staying the same. And the standing on business, the leadership. Taking charge. If nobody else is going to take the reins, take the reins. Maybe you're becoming a head of a household. I'm here. Okay, shit. Maybe yeah, you're like, do I have what it takes? Maybe you're gonna be like a new dad or something too. And it's like you're scared as hell. I'm sorry, I don't mean to poke fun. I really don't. I'm not like laughing at you, but it's just like that. I'm getting like deer in headlights, just like, holy shit, this is happening. I'm gonna be a dad, you know? And thinking back on things of the past, like, this is what I used to do, and this is what I used to do for fun, and this is what I used to do, and this is, you know, like, this is who I used to be. Like, this is what I'm used to my life being, and now it's like a family. Now you gotta be the family person. So take that how it resonates, being man, woman, whatever. Like, thinking on the past, and now it's like being a family person. Commitment to yourself, though. You have to make a commitment to yourself. You have to be honest with yourself. And like, bluntly speaking here, there could be this like sexual urges kind of things. Maybe you're feeling bad about that in some manner. Just being honest with your partner, being honest with yourself, and being honest with your partner. Okay, I highly recommend that. Yeah, I don't know, but and two, like, having people holding your past against you. Like, maybe people don't believe. Maybe there has been some time that you've been a parent. Okay, um, you might not be new to this. Um, but it's like, if people maybe still hold on to this past version of who you were, who you are, who you were, and they don't understand how you have taken leadership of your life and how much things have changed. And you might be like, well, where are these opportunities? And why don't these people, blah, 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 blah. When people see you now, it's like they have to get to know you all over again, right? I said that at the beginning. They have to get to know you all over again because you are not how you were in the past. And you have overcome so much. But you might still be in like the fight or flight. You might still be working on regulating your system, and that's okay. Reflecting on how far you have come. But people have to get to know you all over again. They don't know this new you. They still have this past version of you in their head. Which is funny. I was thinking about that on my way home today. Like, well, for like the third time today. About, like, dang, I used to be like this little emo chick cutting myself in the bathroom floor. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to trigger warn this. But yeah, like, I used to be this little emo chick. Oh god, I was so mad at the world. It's just sad. Really sad. Going through a lot. I'm cutting myself about it. Still have the scars. And tonight I was super excited for cabbage. It makes me even happier that my kids like cabbage, you know? Yeah. And like, being that person sitting on that floor, the bathroom floor, doing that, I would have never thought that this is where I would be in life. Yeah. So I'm happy with the healing that has taken place, the growth, the change, and all of that. So maybe it's something like that for you as well too. At the bottom we have light and love. Your purpose is to bring divine healing, light, and love to this world. So whatever that looks like for you, however you can show up in your part of the world, you know, showing light and love. and all that goodness. I keep on hearing something too about like a homeless shelter. So I don't know what that's going to mean for anybody, but something about a homeless shelter, and like foster care. Maybe you've experienced that in some way. I don't know. I hope that this was helpful. Yeah, I love you guys so much. And thank y'all for allowing me to do this. Honestly. 532, 55 on the clock just then, on the timer. 55 changes. I don't know what you need to be changing, you know, a perspective change. Be thankful for how far you've come, okay? And also know that like it's not always going to be this way. And that's for being good or bad. Whatever moment this current moment is, it's not always going to be like that, you know? Okay, I'm out of here. Love y'all. See you next time. Bye.